statistics, we have to use graphs. So can we use graph paper?
Can you repeat the question, Purvi?
Ma'am, in statistic part, we have to use graph paper. So can we use?
Statistics part, we have covered the introduction part, that means what is statistics and all, what is the use, importance, benefit, objectives of statistics, and what is classification or collection, organization, presentation of data. This much we have covered, isn't it? So of that, whatever content it includes, whatever we have discussed, that you have to study.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we have to use graph paper also.
No, beta. If graphical representation is asked, you don't want to use graph paper. You just like in the paper itself, you draw it and do it as we practice in the class. No need to have a graph paper. Okay, it's better that you
Sure.
have asked me. I wanted to share it with you. Okay,
Sarah
so
ma'am,
you just, who is that?
ma'am,
Usha?
I have a question. Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you explain me MRT graph?
Marginal rate of transmission graph.
Yes, ma'am.
Marginal rate of substitution graph is only there. Marginal rate of transformation, or what is the full form of MRT?
Marginal rate of transformation.
Marginal rate of,
Transformation.
okay, marginal rate of transformation, that you don't need not to graphically represent. You just want to know the full form and what is it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, good. So this you bear in keep in mind. Graphical representation is asked. You just have to draw it in the paper itself. No need to add graph into that. Okay. Just want to know the shape. I just want to see that you know the shape and what is the shape of this curve. How does it go, sloping downward or upward, like that. Okay, so now we are left with some few problems. We were doing like TP, MP, and AP. So if you know the basic concept, how the TP is formed, MP is formed, and the AP is formed, any question of that sort you can do, because TP is the total product. Total product, that means previous plus, the total, whatever production is being done. So otherwise you can say what into what, total product is what into what. If the average product is given, that into the number, that will give you the total, if average is given. Otherwise, with the previous production, add this production also, that means total of marginal product. Total of marginal product will give you the TP. So likewise, we have to do some more questions, few more questions we will do today. Okay, 2 3 more questions, so that you will get an idea how you will do it, and afterwards we can move to the next question, next chapter. So write a question very fast. Calculate calculate, and I will check the notebook also. Randomly I will ask, so write it beautifully. Calculate the marginal product, that is MP, of variable factor. Calculate the MP of variable factor and indicate the various phases. Indicate the various phases of law of variable proportion. Indicate variable phases of the law of variable proportion from the following schedule. From the following schedule. चलो क्वेश्चन लिखो जल्दी से. Variable factor, units of variable factor, one below the other. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now write the TP below each other. TP 0, 50, 110, 150, 180, again 180, 150. I repeat 0, 50, 110, 150, 180, one more 180, then 150. So this is the TP. And you are asked this MP, right? What is asked? Marginal product. What is given? Total product is given at each stage. So find it out. Make a tabular presentation. If it comes in the exam also, you have to do it in a tabular presentation should be done. Do it in the table. The first column you write what is given, variable factor. In the second column you write TP. So what is asked MP? What is the equation for MP, Kushal? How will you find out MP in this, Kushal? How will you find out the marginal product? Kushad, how will you find out the marginal product? If you don't know, tell me, I don't know, ma'am. Then I will explain it to you.
Ma'am,
Sambha, Prakhar.
ma'am, MP equals to TPN minus
TPN minus TPN minus 1.
Ha, very good, beta. Very good, very good. Do it. But I asked a question to Kushag. Kushag, are you there in the meet?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you ask the question again?
Why, beta? Why you were not there for a few minutes? See, how will you find out MP in this question? Marginal product.
Ma'am, also question.
Beta, the question is you have to find out marginal product. How will you find it out?
Ma'am, MP minus 1.
MP minus 1, you have to find out MP, that is marginal product. What is given? TP is given. If you don't attend, you are not attentive in the class, how can you learn all these things? Exams are going, I mean, it is nearby. How can you study all these things?
Sorry, ma'am.
Be attentive in the class. What is given? You have to write in the first column, the variable factors are given. In the second column, TP is given. What do you mean by TP? TP is the total product. So if you write, yeah, you write it in a row. So what is MP? MP means additional. MP always means additional units of production. So in the first case, as per this particular question, the total product in the first case is 0. So the marginal product will be 0. And the second case, what is the total product? It is 50. That means there is an addition of 50 units. From 0,
So MP will be 50.
MP will be 50. And the next question, 110. So MP will be?
110.
110 is the TP beta. Prakhar.
Ma'am, it will be 160. 160, ma'am.
Beta,
Ma'am, it will be.
see, just understand the concept. In the first stage, in the second stage, TP was 50. Now in the third stage, TP has become 110. So my question is, what is the addition? MP is always the addition. 50 has
60.
become 110. Yeah, it is 60. How can
60,
it be
ma'am.
50?
60.
Yeah.
Addition of 60.
Okay. The next case from 110, it is coming to 150. So what is the addition?
40. 40.
40.
So that is MP. MP means what is the addition at every stage. What is the addition in the total product at every stage?
Yes,
that is known as marginal product. So easily you will get all the column filled. If you know a little, a small concept, then you will get the answer of all those columns, right? All those columns, how many columns are there? I think 7 columns are there. All the columns are filled now. You have to know only a small concept, that is the increase in the TP, that is known as marginal product. That's all. Okay, somebody else was asking something in between. So it will go like this. Prakhar, you were asking something to me?
No, ma'am.
Sambhav, you were? You had any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So the MPs are marginal products are the first one being it 0, that is variable factor 0 and the total product 0. So marginal product will be 0. Then I will read it in continuation. 50, 60, 40, 30, 0 and minus 30. Is it correct, Kushal? Did you get this answer?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Rest, everybody got the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
very good, very good. So here one more question is there. For the weightage is divided into this answer plus that answer. That means what is the question? Indicate the various phases of law of variable proportion. Here you have to indicate what are the different phases. You just see the addition how it is happening. See, 50 to 60, it has an increasing return. After 60, the marginal product is coming down, isn't it? After 60, what is the MP? 40. So, till it the first stage, that is 1, 2, till 1, 2 variable factor, that is 50, 60, it is at the first phase, that is increasing return. So, you can make a line over there under 60 and write that is an increasing phase, that is increasing return. First phase, that is increasing return. First phase, that is increasing return. And in the second phase, what is happening? Even though the total product is increasing, now go back to the total product column. In the total product column, if you check the total product column, it is increasing 150 to 180, then 180 to 180, it's still positive. It is so that in that case, if you check the marginal product column, the increase is not that much. Even though it is going on, it is not negative, it is positive itself, it is at a diminishing return. So that stage is the second stage, that is phase 2. That stage is also called what is it called, Daksh Jain? The second stage is also called Daksh?
Diminishing return.
Very good.
Diminishing return.
Very good, very good. Diminishing return to a factor. The stage of diminishing return to a factor. And the last stage, your MP is negative 30, right? Minus 30. What do you call this stage, Kushak? What do you call this stage?
Ma'am, diminishing stage.
Now, beta, diminishing is the second one.
Ma'am,
You try to name all the 3 stages. You try to name all the 3 stages. Phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. This phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 has 3 different names. What are they, Priyanshu? Priyanshu Srivastava? Kushak, listen to him. He will tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What are the different stages called? Phase 1, phase 2, phase
Ma'am.
3. Now you are going to say you were absent?
No, ma'am. Diminishing.
Beta, first stage se bolo.
What
What
is
is
the
the first?
Ma'am, it will increase.
First stage is called increasing return to a factor. ऐसे बोलो.
Increasing return to a factor, and second diminishing return to a factor. Ma'am, in third one it goes negative, ma'am, to negative return factor.
Now is it clear to you, Kushak?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
increasing return to a factor, diminishing return to a factor, and negative return to a factor. These are the 3 different stages. So if you are asked to demark it, you will demark it. In this case, after 60, that is 50 to 60 will come in the first stage, and 40, 30, 0. That means just before the negative return, it will come in the diminishing return, and the negative, it will come the negative return to a factor. Okay? Then, one more question. One more question. Right. Identify the different phases. The concept is same, so you do a little fast. Identify the phase and give reasons for your answer. So you have to read the question very carefully. You have to identify the phase means you have to mark it. which is phase 1, which is phase 2, which is phase 3. So some weightage go for that. Then give reason for your answer. You have to write the reason for your answer. Why it is increasing return, why it is decreasing return, why it is negative return. So for that also weightage is there. The question is, write in the variable factor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One below the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And TP 4, 9, 13, 15, and 12. And 12. Yes.
Ma'am, it is 13 and 15 or 50.
1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 2. 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 2. Okay? Do it. You are not asked what you have to find out, but you know you have to, in order to find the which phase you are going on, what you have to find out? TP and
MP.
MB for sure. Do it. And tell me the phases, which is the first phase, which is the second phase, and which is the third phase. Over? Okay, Shivam, read the MP, marginal product. Shivam, read it. Read the answer. Not audible, beta, not audible.
4, 5, 4, 2, -3.
What is the first one? What is the first MP?
4.
Okay, it's like 4, 5, 4, 2, -3. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? So what is
Yes, ma'am.
in the first stage or increasing return, till what will come? Till which marginal product will come in the first phase?
Ma'am, first 2.
5.
Yeah, that's
Until 5.
first two. The first two will come in the first phase, that is increasing. Then from 5 it is going to 4, right? So we have studied in the phases, the marginal productivity will come down, that it will not increase at that faster rate, but still it is positive. That stage is known as the second phase. Okay, so in the second phase, 4 and 2 will come, and in the third phase, the negative will come. Okay, so that's the identification of the status. Okay, fine. Can you see the question clearly?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Now, is a page C? Can you see the page?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me find out which question is there. Okay, this is no, this is not the question actually. This is of class 12. Okay, it has not come. See, check your. I have forwarded to your mail account question paper, you just, I wanted to see whether it is working or not, this particular mode. You just check your mail whether a question has come, as a test paper question has come. Check your mail.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if somebody, if anyone of you didn't get it, please inform me. I have sent a question paper to your, the question is not important, I just wanted to check that you received it or not. So you got a test paper, right? Test paper question, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's okay. So I was just checking whether it is working or not. You do one thing, you have to write the answers of these questions. Okay? Write the answers of this question and you scan it and send it in my personal window. What you have to do, you have to write the answers, then scan the answer and make a PDF file of it, not the picture. Make a PDF file and send it to my personal number. Did you understand? Write it a
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
shortest way. Don't do much like a long.
Ma'am, we have to send it just now, ma'am, on today's date.
Better not just now. After the class, you can. That after your all the classes 410, 420.
Okay, ma'am.
Today itself, you can.
Okay, ma'am.
Make it descriptive. No need to write a lengthy answer, but all the key points should be there. So this will give you like a little practice. How will you write the exam? So you have to just scan it and send it as a PDF file. You just, I mean, suppose it is 2 page. Don't send it like 1 page, 2 page like that. Send it as a file. Make a file and send it. Okay, understood? So I just wanted to check whether it is like coming, it is working or not. Okay, let me check one thing.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
our half yearly will be of how many marks?
That is a 40 marks because it is like normally 80 marks question. Now we are making it half of that, so it is 80 marks. Okay, wait, I will let me also check whether it is coming into your WhatsApp. I will also send it in your WhatsApp. Let me find. Okay, I will do it afterwards. Now it is buffering only, it's not coming out. I will put it in your WhatsApp also, just to see that it is working. I mean, it is possible. Then one more thing. Am I still presenting?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What's on your screen?
Google.
Okay, so now
Tata
now
Class
what?
H.
Now, beta, this
Ma'am,
is Diksha.
Diksha.
Yeah, Diksha. Let me see. Class 11, accountancy, accountancy. See, this Indian economic development, still it is given in class 11, okay? But it is now in class 12. See, statistics for economics, Indian economic development, where is our micro?
Ma'am, I can't find any book of microeconomics of class 11th.
You actually, you have to ask for the class 12 books. then you will get microeconomics, because till the second last year it was in class 12. So you have to ask for the class 12 book, and they will give you the micro. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
So don't get confused with the book, because it is given, I mean, in the point of view of the class 12 students for board exam. So you have to attend a class and just see what are part I am teaching to you. Accordingly, you have to read the textbook. Okay. 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 I will open this statistics for economic. Let us see. Chapter 1, Introduction. Introduction. So this you will get here, you will get the NCERT book content. See, here you will get the NCERT content. For statistics, NCERT book is compulsory. You have to buy NCERT book itself for statistics. No content for this. Then coming to collection of data. Collection of data, it's also no, why, I don't know why no content is written. Interactive. Organization of data. So in videos are also available. So your learning objective is also written over here in the NCERT book. So this is the first chapter, like know what the subject of economics is about, because why you in economics you study statistics. So that's why in front of like every lesson, the learning objective is given and activities are also given. What statistics does. So this is actually about this I have already shown you. The second chapter, collection of data. Collection of data. All of you have this NCERT book with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
Okay. See, what are the sources of data? How do we collect the data? Then preparation of that questionnaire. The question should be precise and clear. That is qualities of a question. That is there. It's very easy. It's given very simple manner. So once you have studied it, now it will be easy for you how you will conduct the personal interview. That is the method of collecting the data, personal by questionnaire. Then what is pilot survey? Pilot survey or pre-testing. It is also called pre-testing. All these terms you will read and understand. And the types of interview, mailed interview, telephonic interview, and all. Then census and sample surveys. Census or complete enumeration. You know the difference between census and sample. That's also census method and sample method, important method of collection of data. Differentiation is also important. Random sampling, all this you have to read and understand. Non-random sampling, sampling and non-sampling errors, everything. See, this is done by NSSO, Census of India. What is that? National Sample Survey Organization. So then the conclusion. So this is about the second lesson, that is collection of data. Now coming to organization of data. organization, introduction is there, then raw data. So our story type is being explained there. What's the raw data? Data means without any, we haven't organized it. That raw data should be organized. First we will classify it. Classify on the basis of the geographical area or chronologically, on the basis of some standard, we will order it, organize it. That is organization of India. Spatial means on the basis of country, state, cities or district. Do you remember spatial classification? Excuse me, do you remember spatial classification? Urvi?
Yes, ma'am.
Spatial classification क्या है? I was thinking I am out of the meet. Nobody was answering me. See, what is spatial classification?
Ma'am, classification of the data on the basis of
A
some
geographic
locality or geography.
geographical area. So that is known as spatial. Spatial is there, chronological is there, isn't it? Time series on the basis of the time period. A lot of classification is there. See here you have seen this class interval, frequency, what is lower limit. All these are lower limit. These are the upper limit. This class mark, that from the frequency distribution, you make tally mark and count it and find out this frequency, that is class mark. Okay, so all these things we have done. And what is this? Frequency distribution of data. So diagrammatic presentation of frequency distribution of data is this. It's a diagrammatic presentation of frequency distribution. So that's also a good question. You just have to organize it, make the tally mark and count it and find out the frequency. Then that frequency you can plot it in a graph paper, not in a graph paper for the exam purpose, no need to do it in a graph paper. You can plot a line like this. That is known as frequency distribution curve. Okay, then frequency, we have studied the polygon also. Then come, how should we determine the class limits, size of each class. See, what type of class is given here? 800 to 899, 900 to 999. What type of class is this? Come on. What kind of class interval is there? Is this? It's very bad. Sorry?
Inclusive.
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 Yeah, answer the question very fast. This is inclusive class because this lower limit and the upper limit of the next class is not same. In that case, the class is known as inclusive class. Okay, so that is why this is like this, and we have to make this an exclusive class. That also you have done. See, this is exclusive. You have made it exclusive. Exclusive means now you just see this lower limit is equal to this upper limit. Sorry, this upper limit is equal to this lower limit. This upper limit is equal to this lower limit. There is no gap at all. There is no gap. In the previous, there was a gap. So when there is a gap, it is what? Inclusive. When the gap is filled, it is exclusive. Okay? See the tally mark, how you will make the frequency distribution from a raw data, unorganized data. You will group it in classes, then write the observation, put the tally mark, count it, count the frequency. Then what is this? Tell me what is this? Fast. Tell me what is this? It is written class mark and we call it some other name. What is this?
Class interval.
This is class interval. What do you call this? Midpoints. What is this? Midpoints. 0 to 10, midpoint 5, 10 to 20, yeah, 15, 20 to 30, 25. These are the midpoints. That is lower limit plus upper limit upon
2.
That is class mark. See frequency curve. So that's all in this particular chapter, that is organization. Now what is left? Only one more is left, that is presentation. Presentation, there you have seen presentation by many means like, okay, first I will close this. Presentation, graphical representation in the form of pie diagram, frequency, polygon, like a histogram, bar diagram, subdivided bar diagram. Many type of presentation methods are there. Okay. Presentation of data. This is your actually the portion for half yearly till presentation. So whatever I have shown you. Presentation, textual presentation, tabular presentation, diagrammatic presentation, presentation of data, arranging in an order, then bar diagram, pie chart. In pie chart, what is important? This is given the population, this is given the person. You have to make it in tune with 360. That's more important. That you have to do. So population is given, so it will be given in some percentage, that is out of 100 will be given. You have to make it out of 360 degree. That's known as angle. How much is the angular component of that? Degrees of angle. You will write here degrees of angle or angular component. Then that angle you will make it here and debit it in the pie chart. Okay, so pie chart, bar diagram, histogram, subdivided bar diagram, line graph, all these things you have seen. It's frequency polygon, and here you see ogive, isn't it? Do you remember what is ogive?
Yes, ma'am.
See here, histograms, things, NCERT book, the beauty of NCERT book is, when you come to class 12, you will understand, or when the questions are put, you will understand. Even in class 10, you will understand. The questions are asked from in between. See, histogram also gives the value of mode. So finding out mode histogram is the better option. Why? जो सबसे लंबा है वो सबसे ज़्यादा repeat हुआ है. So no. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
That is why histogram is like gives the value of mode, and the ogive will give you the value of median. Very good. Very good. Ogive will give you the value of median. For ogive, the cumulative frequency you will take, and that will give you the median, and histogram will give you the value of mode. Frequency polygon, see the distribution, all the rectangles, the midpoint of the rectangle is being joined, isn't it? That is frequency polygon. Frequency curve and ogive, everything is given systematically here. This arithmetical line graph, leave it. See, the two ogive, that is more than ogive and less than ogive, that will give you a midpoint. From that, we can find out the median. Okay, so these are the portion for half yearly in statistics. Okay, So till 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have seen the syllabus, I think.